I did not have sex for the first time until I was 19. So let's fast forward to that night. I am in this college-style apartment. We had been out with a bunch of friends, and we were back, and my friends were on the floor, kind of passed out. There were these old Nagel pictures that were on the wall. The only light in the apartment was a strand of Christmas bulbs across the ceiling. And I was sitting in this big wicker chair with cushion. I think they call them papasan chairs, if I remember. And this girl was sitting on top of me. Her blouse was pink with big poofy shoulders, and it was already unbuttoned, and her bra was showing. And she was pulling her head or my head up in her face. We were making out, and the smell of Aquanet was overwhelming. And then she would push my face down into her chest and rub her chest over my face. And the bra hurt, but I wasn't about to let that stop me. I have been in this position before, I'm not gonna lie. So I reached around the back of her, and I guess like a locksmith trying to pick this, and after a couple of minutes of defeat, I was not successful, and she leaned back and like a magician just waved her hand, and poof, it opened up. Wow. And we continued. It was sloppy. And at that point, she took her hand and she started reaching for my belt, and I thought, wow, this is it. This is going to be it. This is what they write movies about, and I am about to enter the club of non-virgins. This is going to be it. And she was still leaning in, and I was feeling kind of crushed down into the chair, and she got my belt off, and she pulled it out, whipped it out from my jeans. And at that point, without trying to be too awkward, I'm kind of reaching around into my back pocket for my wallet, and I get it out. It fell on the floor. So again, without trying to break the moment, I kind of roll her to the side. And as I'm doing that, of course, I just fall down to the ground, and I'm reaching around to try to find my wallet, and there it was on my blue polo shirt that had come off earlier. And I pull it up, and apparently she didn't notice because she was in this half fetal position already. Her shirt was all the way off, and she was reaching down, and she was taking off her capri pants. And sure enough, there I am. I find my wallet. I stand up, and there it is. It's my blue OP wallet. And I flip it over, and on the back is that white ring of the condom that had been found its housing there for the last God knows how long. It's set up residency there. I rip open the Velcro. I reach in, and it's like, bam! I've got it. I pull it down, and I quickly inspect it, and it was pretty worn. All white and wrinkled. It looked okay, no tears or anything. So I rip it open, and I pull out this little gold medallion, and I look down, and sure enough, man, everything is ready to go. Mission control says ready for takeoff. I take this little gold medallion, and I take it, and I start. Flipped it around. Then it went on, and then I look at her. And she is like ready. She reaches up for me and she grabs me down. And I'm heading back down on the chair. And then she flips me back over again. And here I am. I am just naked and she's on top of me. And I'm thinking, this is going to happen. This is about to be the first time. This is it. And the second thought was, this is not her first time. And then she sits down, and it's like I'm like the surface view on the moon of the lunar lander coming down. I see it coming down, and then time just stops. There it is. All of a sudden I'm thinking, this feels awkward. This is squishy. It's wet. And I'm thinking, this is it. I have no idea who this girl is. I am not engaged with her whatsoever. And in that moment, it just started feeling very depressing. And we kept going for just a couple more, maybe a minute or so. And what did I do? The only option I had at the time is I faked an orgasm on the first time I had sex. Faked an orgasm. I thought it was a fluke, but it wasn't. It turns out my brain had been miswired, and I was not able to orgasm from sex until I was 47 years old. Now subscribe and watch one of the following 2 videos. There's a long version that tells you why this happened, and then there's a longer version. If you are young, pay attention. Don't be like me.